Melons have this charming way of looking like they were designed purely for fun: bright colors, juicy flesh, and a tendency to splash everywhere when cut. But under all that party energy, they're quietly some of the best friends your kidneys could ever have. Watermelon, cantaloupe, and honeydew don't just keep you cool on a hot day, they keep your body's filtration system humming along with the precision of a well-oiled coffee machine. Their high water content is the headline here. Biting into a slice of melon is basically like taking a sip of hydration that comes wrapped in sweetness. And that water is exactly what your kidneys crave, because the more hydrated you are, the better they can filter out waste, flush toxins, and prevent the dreaded formation of kidney stones. Think of melons as the cheerful janitors of your body, washing away the grit before it clumps together into trouble. Potassium, another star nutrient in melons, adds to this kidney-supporting role. Potassium helps balance electrolytes and regulates blood pressure, which indirectly protects the kidneys from strain. If your kidneys were little office workers processing endless paperwork in the form of filtering blood, potassium is like the friendly coworker who brings them coffee and keeps the boss off their backs. It makes the job easier, smoother, and less stressful. Watermelon, in particular, also contains compounds that can reduce inflammation, which is another way it supports kidney function. The funny thing is, most people don't bite into watermelon thinking about electrolyte balance. They're just enjoying the sweetness. But behind the scenes, their kidneys are throwing a quiet thank you party. What's really amusing is how effortless melons make this whole process. People will buy fancy detox drinks, herbal teas, or powders with names that sound like magical potions, all in hopes of flushing out toxins. But if you really want to give your kidneys a break, sometimes the simplest solution is a big bowl of melon cubes straight from the fridge. No exotic ingredients, no complicated preparation, just nature's own built-in hydration system disguised as dessert. It's like paying for a spa treatment, only your kidneys are the ones getting pampered while you just enjoy the taste. Another overlooked benefit is that melons are gentle on the digestive system and low in sodium, which further helps your kidneys by not overloading them with extra work. They're the opposite of salty snacks or heavy, greasy meals that can put extra strain on your system. In fact, eating melon feels like giving your whole body a light, refreshing break, the way a cool breeze feels after hours in the sun. It's no wonder many traditional health practices around the world recommend melons during hot seasons, not just because they're cooling, but because they help the body stay balanced when it's sweating, working, and demanding more from the kidneys. If you imagine your kidneys as two hardworking employees stuck in a cubicle, melons are the kind coworker who shows up with pitchers of fresh water, healthy snacks, and a pep talk. Watermelon barges in with a watermelon-shaped grin saying, "Relax, I've got hydration covered." Cantaloupe struts in with its beta-carotene, and honeydew hums quietly in the background while keeping vitamin C and electrolytes steady. Together, they're like the office comedy trio who make sure the work gets done while everyone is laughing. Your kidneys, usually the unsung heroes of your body, suddenly feel supported and appreciated. So while you're enjoying melons for their sweetness, juiciness, and the joy they bring to summer afternoons, remember that they're also quietly protecting you from kidney stones, keeping your electrolyte balance steady, and making sure your internal plumbing system never clogs. Eating them is like hiring a 24/7 maintenance crew that works for free, never complains, and shows up with a smile. Your kidneys may never say it out loud, but every time you take a bite of watermelon, they're probably applauding in the background, grateful that you chose the funniest, tastiest way to keep them healthy.